Cancer is invasive. I lost all of my hair, lost lots of weight. I was 36 pounds as an 8-year-old.
There were two choices: deal with it or die.
If you had told me 10 years ago that the Aflac Cancer Center would be where it is today, it would just be hard for me to believe that we could have come that far.
We feel a great obligation to do what we can to beat this disease.
I'm never gonna get sick. Just go for a checkup.
That's my definition of cure. I want them to grow up and have their own kids.
Hi everyone, my name is Laura Glob, and tonight I'm presenting to you my senior comprehension project on the impact of hope, the romanticized marketing of childhood cancer to donors. A common theme that was heard in every commercial was the heart-wrenching music that brought you to tears. To put you in that mood, I will cue the music now. Involvement in cancer fundraising has always been a part of my life. When I was younger, my Aunt Nancy was diagnosed with terminal breast cancer. Even though she knew she was dying, she created the Indiana Breast Cancer License Plate to raise funds and awareness. I wanted to continue this tradition, so I began to write my comp on communication in families during childhood cancer. Through my previous research, I found 4 important concepts. The poster child was developed by Clark in 2005. The poster child is used to have the viewers relate to the sufferers and have an added sense of immediacy to the threat. The idea of showing hair loss or baldness in the marketing was developed by Kruger in 2007 to show the public the need of more support for survival. The concept of normal life was created by Clark in 2005. This is displayed by the child's activity to show there is a need for hope and a cure. One way to show this is by playing outdoor games like catch, jump rope, and baseball to show a healthy, active kid. Jones, in 1994, looked at the physical side effects from treatments and radiation. These are very aggressive treatments that take a very long time for recovery. Some common side effects include bleeding, constipation, weight gain and weight loss, and immature development of organs and scars. After a semester of figuring out research, I went to my internship at the Aflac Cancer Center. There, I worked in donor gifts and patient marketing. Here is my desk. Through my experience, I began to notice the poster child popping up. The marketing techniques really began to bug me, so when I left my internship, I came up with the following research questions. Due to timing, I will only focus on the physical and active depict of the child and what is missing in the commercials. Not only did I choose the Aflac Cancer Center because of my personal experience, but also because Aflac is one of the top 5 pediatric cancer centers in the United States, serving 80% of patients without health care. I performed a textual analysis of the media given to donors. I coded 4 commercials and print media. My categories were physical appearance, child activity, family roles, and miscellaneous. Here's a quick example of a code sheet and 2 examples of print media. Through the videos, 9 out of 12 kids were completely bald. 2 kids had short hair and 1 patient had hair to her shoulders. This proves the point that the company used the idea of baldness to show the donors a visual consequence of what the tragic disease does. Every patient looked well rested with a smile on their face. I had to look back at my research on the side effects to see really what is missing in the child's story. Every video explains the beginning of the diagnosis for the patient and the family. Words like scared and confused are used, but it would skip the rest of the treatment and skip straight to recovery and cured. The children were described as heroes, perfect, and never complaining. when research shows that children get more severe physical side effects, which can lead to the emotional side effects like cranky and annoyed. Also, there was no inpatient situation seen either. I think the Aflac strategy works in a successful way. They show the child was sick by the physical image of the bald hair, but use the child's activity, taking out the negative effects and showing that donor dollars help the child be normal again. Also, through my internship, I noticed the child felt more normal with being the poster child. And another positive is they are doing lots of research on childhood cancer and have raised $60 million for the center so far. The negatives to this campaign would be the ongoing romanticized image of what the child really goes through. The only sign of the childhood cancer would be the physical hair. The patient's story of the hardship, tragedy, and child was completely ignored. The child is used as a marketing tool for the hope of a normal tomorrow. And anyone knows who has been or seen someone go through cancer knows that the idea of normal stopped the day of diagnosis. Some challenges in my research would be the only using one company's marketing strategy. I also did not analyze social media, which plays a huge part in our generation. But I do believe my challenges and weaknesses can be translated into future research. I would like to see this continued into the ethics of cause marketing. Aflac has recently changed their strategy to do a marketing campaign using the center to show their Good Samaritan side. I want to give a special thank you to Colleen Fitzpatrick, Linda Burdez, the Aflac Cancer Center, my friends and family, and Kat Sullivan. I also want to congratulate the class of 2012 Communication Department. Let's boogie on down! And I will now take any questions.